Hey, this one is for all the MAGA who have been commenting on my posts, trolling in the comment section. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for engaging with my content. And did you know that the reason your comments are being shared under my videos is because I'm approving them? Because I want people to see how ignorant you are. It really helps prove my point when I'm showing actual clips of Donald Trump and sharing his words, and you guys respond by saying, you watch too much CNN. First of all, I don't watch CNN. If you want a rundown of what I do on a daily basis in regards to news, I can give that to you. If I work in the morning, I listen to Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins on my way to work, and they are extremely right-wing. It's on KPNW, which in the Pacific Northwest is our right-wing news channel. If I work at night, I'm usually listening to Dana Lash or Glenn Beck on the radio. Sometimes I'll listen to Alex Jones if I'm coming home from work really late, but his voice is grating and obnoxious, so I don't listen to him as much. And I watch Trump rallies on Right Side Broadcasting Network with commentary from the Right Side Broadcasting Network news team. And if I have a day off during the week, I'll watch the House hearings while also being with my friends and doing fun things. Also, MAGA, I want to introduce you to something that you might not be familiar with. You see these things behind me? They're called books. And there's this magical place you can go to called the library, where you can check out books that explain all sorts of topics. I would suggest maybe starting with United States history, maybe learn a little bit about the civil rights movement, maybe even learn about the 80s, learn what happened there with Reagan. The most important thing I want all of you MAGA to understand is I don't respect you. I don't think you are smart. I think you are deeply brainwashed. I think you are unwell and damaged and you need therapy. I think that you are either so unintelligent and so illiterate that you genuinely do not understand what's happening and maybe that scares you. And maybe you are smart. Maybe you are a literate person, which would be really, I'd be so proud of you. But you've just gotten too far into the cult, too far into the Trump world. And at this point, you can't say that he sucks. Because like most cults, admitting that you're in one and admitting that you were wrong is embarrassing. And I get that. But I also need you to know that I do want you to have a good life, MAGA. In spite of you, I want you to have health care. I want you to have a good paying job. I want your retirement benefits to be protected. I want your children to be safe from gun violence. I want you to be happy. Because what you don't understand is I know you, MAGA. Like, I come from a small farming town. I mean, it's huge now, but when we moved there, it was a really small town. It has a large immigrant population and refugee population, but it also has a lot of white MAGA rednecks. My town's main industry was a meatpacking plant and fracking wells. Most of my friends ended up getting with MAGA guys, the friends who stayed at least. And now I live in Oregon, in a smaller town right outside of a rural area. And I go to rural bars and I have conversations with MAGA. I know them. I don't want them to suffer. I don't want you to suffer. And I think that's the fundamental difference is you are so illiterate and angry and non-empathetic that you see people you don't like suffering as a political win. And that's really weird. But please continue to come into my comments section, continue to say that I don't know what I'm talking about, and I will continue to allow those comments to be shared under my videos because I don't want to silence you. I don't want you to not be heard. I want everybody to see and hear the horrible and racist things that you believe, MAGA. Thanks for the engagement.